Hello, Musto006 back for part 2 of I Want to Be the World. Last time I got through the majority of this forest area. We have one screen left for the boss. And yeah, so this one's kind of irritating. So yeah, you can kind of see these or what looks like. Actually, let's try and at least do a bit of a setup first, so I can maybe point out a bit better. So I shall fake that out. So you can see here over here we've got our little E icon. Up here we've got a T icon. Below me we've got an X, and over on the right hand side we've got an N. So yeah, N, E, X, T next. We're going to have to get them in that order. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and do a bit of clear out these spikes just in case I forgot them later on. I'm also going to do a bit of clearing out here because yeah, this area, you can see there's a block above me here. It's not intuitively obvious how you get up there. But yeah, there's a kind of like gaps here in the wall. So this is how you actually get up there. But I'm going to fake that out first. Bloody lasers, hate them. So that I don't, again, get caught up in the moment and mess up getting that. Yay. I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to avoid that spike trigger. I'm going to avoid that laser. And we're going to avoid another freaking stupid laser that absolutely comes out of sodding nowhere. Like I said in part 1, those ones are the absolute worst in the game. We're going to go up here, we're going to shoot those two icons, and we're going to drop down and hit the N. So yay, that's one down, we've hit the N. We're going to go over here to the left hand side, that's where the E is, and of course that's where we're going to spell out the next letter in next. And shoot these that fast moving boo just to make life a lot easier for myself. Now perhaps come to the possibly most irritating one. I got it right, yes! Okay, and we head over to the left hand side here, because there's a little gap here, you know, in the wall after the giant spike area. We're going to go over there. Hit the X. Don't screw this up, please. I thought this area was going to take forever. I would love to show it off. There is a spike on this platform. So for holy crap's sake, do not touch that. Just do not rest there. Oh my god. That's so freaking annoying. Right. Okay, I can't believe I cleared that first go, I think. Wow, if I'd known that, I'd have tanked it on the end of part 1. Holy crap. Right, let me point out a few things. So, you can kind of see now at the top right-hand area that we've got additional bullets. So, I think it's a Y button, yeah. I can now, if I toggle the Y button, I can switch between bullets. So, I'm not actually sure whether... Is that actually looks to be a... If this doesn't hit the boss, I'll switch back, but that seems to be... by the look of it, a slightly bigger bullet, which will be beneficial, I'm guessing, for bosses hitting saves and whatnot. So why not switch to it is indeed, it's actually an ice bullet. So we'll get to see that play off a bit more when, spoiler alert, we get a fire bullet. But yeah, we'll get to kind of see that play off a bit better later on. But for the moment, it's just a blue bullet. But yeah, it actually functions as an ice bullet. Let me go over here. There's a friggin' star hidden there. Yay. I will also demonstrate this point now as well. So you see this little crosshair. It kind of like a bit like I Want to Be the Galaxy, where we had these teleporters. Here we get this little kind of a cross icon. If we shoot it, then we can get out back into this area out of the way. So again, if I wanted to go back and do something, it's a way of teleporting through the area. You don't get certainly as many as are in I Want to Be the Galaxy, but I can certainly see where the I Want to Be the Galaxy teleporter idea came from, because it's kind of in this game as well. But it's just done very slightly differently. And of course, from this end, I can get back to here. So yeah, different kind of a different way of how the teleporter works. And yeah, that's the end of. Is this telling me I'm going to the boss? Oh, I accidentally shot the sodding bullet through the save. I guess is what happened there. Yeah. Okay, so no, I do not want to go to there. So maybe let's try and save while I'm over the Microsoft Word document, so that I'll fall in naturally. Let's just test that out. Yep, good. So if I die on the boss, I'm all set. I don't have to do anything. I'll just fall back in here. Yay, there we go. So yeah, be careful of there in case you accidentally... Because I got confused there. I thought it was telling me, okay, now I've reached a certain point to the right, so now I'm going to walk to the boss. But no, by shooting the save point from that side, the bullet continued through, hit the teleporter icon, and yeah, got me all confused. But yeah, so do watch out for that. So yeah, we have to go further, a little bit over to the right-hand side, and here's the boss. Wham Bam Rock. Not a particularly unique one. It's done in a lot of yeah. Thankfully, the bullets do attack or do actually damage the boss, so that's good. Not a particularly unique one. It's done a lot of other games, but yeah, it's usually a fun one. I'm going to turn the volume down again. I'm harking back now to I Want to Be the Galaxy. Holy crap! The music on bosses there just went really, really loud. I kind of noticed it went kind of loud there as well, so apologies for that. Yeah, I don't know why somehow you've programmed in the boss music. It comes up louder than normal. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Kind of irritating. But yeah, anyway, this is our first boss. It doesn't actually have to be the first boss. I could have gone another way, so I could have gone to the right on that main hub area, but I decided to go left, mainly because I wanted to collect a few stars early on, because it's going to help me later when I actually do go to the right, and it also means I get a slightly easier first boss, because holy crap, the boss on going the other area is a giant pain in the neck, and I hate it. But anyway, let's talk about Wham Bam Rock. Despite my ridiculous clumsiness right at the beginning here, he's pretty simple. Talking about attacks, he has these. He has variants on the two dancing hands. So one comes in from the ow, that's so bad. One comes in from the left-hand side and kind of hop, skips, jumps from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And you need to kind of be in the middle. Seems to be a good area for where you can, for where a safe spot is, or just maybe to the right of the platform here. On the right-hand side, it's a little bit easier to dodge. It just seems to go or jump like really a long way all the way to the left-hand side, and then just walk back to the right so you can jump over it. So yeah, I prefer the one on the right-hand side, just because the hitbox seems, or the movement is a lot easier to dodge. What's he going to do next? Okay, so the flat hand, or the spread-out hand. Kind of want to. I suppose you probably want to kind of be moving when he's about to do an attack, just in case he does that attack, just because that's going to be a hell of a lot easier to dodge. As you can see, he also does the kind of closed fists down from the ceiling. There are more of them. There are about 4 of those, I think, but they're a lot easier to dodge. After a certain point in time, his health bar, he starts doing attacks faster, quicker, and they're a lot harder to dodge. So yeah, watch out for that. When he flicks his kind of left hand flicks the hand that comes from the left-hand side of the screen, he shoots the energy pellets, energy spheres. Yeah, you're going to see them come back a bit quicker this time. So yeah, but it's usually a pretty easy attack to avoid. And he stands on the left-hand side and basically just allows you to pummel him. Yay! Like I said, easy boss. The only other attack don't think I described is when his 2 fists are on either side of the screen, and they crash into each other, or kind of like go from each side of the screen. You obviously have to be off the floor and jumping over them to avoid that. But yeah, like I said, most of his attacks give him leave his hands open. That's obviously his weak spot. That's where you need to hit him open for attack. And yeah, he goes down pretty nicely. We get our moon. That's going to be kind of our other currency. We've got stars, so moon is also going to be kind of in this area. I don't think I wanted to do that. I was expecting to see... No, maybe I wasn't. No, maybe that's somewhere else. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's slightly... not worrying, because I think I've remembered now where I need to go. What I have realised, though, is that I have missed a star somewhere in this area. So I'm pretty sure, let me just check. Is it I again? Yeah, okay, I. So now I can see again, I get my like progress up. Yeah, I've got 4 stars out of 5, so I've missed one. Cannot remember where that was, but yeah, again, if you feel like leaving a comment, tell me where it was, fine. But yeah, I will likely have this Let's Play completely done by the time that this video is uploaded, so you don't need to tell me where it is. Also, as I said again, we'll collect an icon or collect an upgrade later on in the game that will pretty much tell me exactly where the star is. So yeah, I'm probably going to be kicking myself later on from where it is, and I hope it's not really far through the level. Because that means I'm going to have to backtrack through pretty much all the level to get it. But yeah, I'll be able to get an item later that's going to pretty much get me to zone in exactly where it is. So yeah, I'll have to come back for that later, and I'm kind of disappointed that I've missed one. But oh well. Yeah, what my confusion, in case you were wondering. There's nothing over here, is there? Let me just check this first. Okay, that wouldn't count for the forest area anyway, or whatever this area was, but yeah. My confusion was I was expecting to be able to get hit a switch that would have enabled me to toggle the green blocks on and off. I was slightly surprised it wasn't there, but because mostly at the end of areas where you defeat a boss, you get the option, or you get the chance to yeah, hit a switch, a coloured switch that will allow you to Yeah, why the hell did that not trigger? I'm glad that didn't kill me in trigger, but I don't know why it didn't trigger for the second time anyway. When I first tried to fake it out. Thank you. I'm going to go over to the right-hand side and jump up, because... In fact, I'm going to hit the save on the other side. Because, yeah, in case you've forgotten... That happens. So, yeah, I want to be over on the right-hand side. Yeah, so you get, but yeah, let me continue my thoughts. Yeah, you get an option to hit a switch, which will make the blocks solid, which will enable you to kind of go bloody sodding lasers through the level a lot, backtrack through the level a lot easier. But yeah, I did get the option there on the end of that path, but yeah, I just remembered where it is. Friggin' lasers. Sometimes they say they shoot once, sometimes they shoot twice, sometimes they shoot 3 times, if you can believe that. Sometimes it's very difficult to know exactly how many, some sodding times the bloody things trigger. Ugh. Yeah, a little spike trigger there, I remember that one. We'll go over here, we'll hit the save. I don't think there's anything here. There is something, before I go down to the bottom right, that I want to get. And I messed up. In fact, there's water there. Why am I doing that? Why am I trying to do it in a stupid way? Let's just get on the platform. Miss the gap in the ceiling twice. Yay! In fact, this might be easier from the other side because the cherry's kind of in the way on the other side. Yeah, let's actually do it from the other side. I think the platform is just set up, or the cherry, sorry, is set up in a position where doing it from the other side is just going to be a lot easier. Good. I got the star and I didn't get out. Yay! So it will be there again, as I said in part 1. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get it again. It will not save the star unless you get to a save point. And now you think it's easy enough to get out, but that slope there, really freaking irritating, because it's easy to land here. It's not so easy to land so that you can actually get through. It's it takes a bit of mucking around here. I'll try and do it again. Yeah, it takes a bit of mucking around to get through that area. Particularly when you've just got a star and you want to like desperately hit the save point. It's really easy to screw up getting on that tiny little area. That slope here does me no favours whatsoever. And yeah, we're in water. We have an oxygen meter. So yeah, with my new ice bullet, I can break apart this, or I can destroy this spike, and I can go through this area with the Wham Bam Rock symbol. And yeah, this is where the switch is. So I can hit the switch, and now all those green blocks will be solid. In case you, like I said, pretty much check every wall. If it's discoloured in any way, that probably means you want to check it out. As you can see here, this area where I'm now dancing around in is slightly miscoloured from the rest of the blocks. And yeah, that's going to be it. What? Why did I not jump off the... Why did I... What? Yeah, what? Huh? Is it... yeah, not quite sure what the hell was going on there. Oh, I do have an extra double jump, so yeah. And again, I want to get out of there and save, and thankfully I got out because I don't want to go through all that rigmarole again. Yay. It's not so easy for me at the moment to go over to the left-hand side because I'd have to backtrack through all of this. I don't really fancy doing that right. Actually, no, I do want to go this way anyway. What the hell am I talking about? I knew that trigger was going to get me on the way back. I knew it was there, but yeah, as you can see here, I kind of got caught on the mountain here, or the terrain, and it's kind of screwed me over. I'm in two minds as to whether to show that off. I'll probably show it off a bit later, but yeah, believe me, now that I've hit that green switch, the green blocks that we saw on that very first screen of the forest-looking area are now solid. So yeah, if I wanted to go back through that area, and I will have to later because I missed a star, then yeah, that's going to be exceedingly helpful in order to get through again. Now, there's a star down there. Unfortunately, I can't get it yet. In fact, I might as well demonstrate. Well, actually, no, I can get it. I just can't get out. Much like I Want to Be the Galaxy, you can probably guess what we're going to need in order to be able to do that area. Yep, we're going to have to get some kind of an oxygen meter, or sorry, not oxygen meter, but a oxygen tank, or something that's going to help us extend the time that we can spend underwater. But what I can do now is jump into a stationary spike that had no danger surrounding it whatsoever. Another trigger there, by the way. Incidentally, that's also why when I was always going for this wolf safe, why I was always going over the top. If you try and go down on the other part, on that lower path, yeah, that's what happens, so might as well show that off. yeah, can't believe I just walked straight into a solid spike. I don't know what the hell happened there. As you can see here, not that it actually matters, but the shooting of the ice bullet when you're clearing spikes is a bit weird, because it sometimes encases you in a spike, encases you in a block for a moment as well. So yeah, something to kind of watch out for. I'm kind of actually worrying, yeah, I was kind of worried there that I couldn't get out there. I would actually have to stand on the final block, or the spike block, in order to get out, but no, you can make that jump, thankfully. And yeah, not too bad. Yeah, if you were playing along, there's a little miscoloured area there in the mountain. That signifies there's likely to be a star there, so yay. We shall head down. Now again, I could have gone over to the right hand side, that area where I got the green block with the wham bam rock symbol that I could go through. If I went over further over the right hand side, there was another path there that would have taken me on a longer path. But I do, again, want to collect more stars, and also by doing this area first, I can actually just progress through the entirety of that area over the right in one go. So yeah, I'm going to go down and we're going to clear this area first. Well, we're going to try anyway. Wow. As you can see there again, even more kind of repeated than I Want to Be the Galaxy. Red, blue key sections. I know we had one in the forest area that we just cleared, but yeah, these ones are very much repeated than I Want to Be the Galaxy. So yeah. Now, we have two paths that we can go. I am going to go to the left first. I'm going to make use of the ice bullet in order to create a platform, because we're definitely going to need to do that, because obviously the lava pit is well, not wide enough that I could easily cross it normally, but of course, unfortunately, with those solid spikes which trigger out, which come out really fast and still can catch me out, even despite the fact that I've got a safe platform to land on. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that in one go. So yeah, we're definitely going to need the ice platform. In fact, I don't need it now, do I? We're definitely going to need the ice platform there in order to go far enough to the left to fake out the spikes, and obviously have somewhere safe to land. But yeah, you can clearly see now an additional use of this ice bullet. I thought I screwed myself over there somehow. And what we're going to need to do here, the platform goes away, really annoyingly, for a while. But yeah, we can use the ice platform again, shooting off the spike to create an ice platform to stand on, while the platform re-emerges from the lava. Obviously, you can see here there are some blocks there. Once I've hit the switch at the end of this path that will trigger that will activate the blocks, this bit becomes child's play and there's nothing to it. You can just stand on the blocks. But obviously, while they're not activated, I need to be kind of cute and careful about how we get across. And that's only a wolf save, by the way. Playing on hard, I'd have to clear this screen as well before I got to a save point. Right, anyway, this little sphere is going to be annoying. It's going to be extremely prevalent throughout this area, or to the left and also to the right. So what we're going to need to do here is we have to kind of get out on the outside, not miss landing back on the sodding sphere. Blur. Yeah, there's a I forgot what the hell you call it. Anyway, it's a lava thing that pops out of the pits from. I had trouble with this in I Want to Be the Sublime as well. Believe me, I do know what it's called, but the name's just kind of escaping me for the moment. But yeah, we can shoot it. It's yeah, it turns icy, and yeah, we need to use that in order to get across the pit. Oh, and by the way, that's why I jumped over to hit the save. Freaking annoying triggers that come out of nowhere. Admittedly, on medium mode with a wolf save there, that's not too bad, but yeah, holy crap again. Just imagine getting through all those screens with the ice platforms, which, by the way, are incredibly finicky. We've not actually got to the point where we've managed to show it off yet. They've actually behaved themselves quite well. But yeah, you imagine getting all that way, clearing that bit. Yes, I'm over there, I'll just walk under that, I'll walk to the save, and you get tanked. Brilliant, lovely. Wow, that was terrible. Anyway, moving on. This area, you can clearly see we've got the ice platforms, which I'm screwing up horribly. I should not be so gung-ho and shooting. I should not do that either, Blair. I should shoot the first one, and then try and shoot the second one, yeah. And then hopefully hit the third one, and not get killed by the spike. Yay, okay. And you see there? Look at that, there's a save point and just one screen to clear before we get into my next save point. So yeah, a bit of a weird, odd spacing out there at the save points, but anyway. Let's progress on a little bit more, maybe. You might have heard that noise. You can kind of see a Mega Man X, or is it maybe Shade Man? Maybe it's the pressers from Shade Man's level from Mega Man 7. It might be Mega Man X, I'm not sure. But yeah, I swear, obviously, there's a glitch here where what the hell am I doing there? Ugh. You can kind of guess what it's supposed to do, but it never seems to do it. Don't worry, we will see those presses later on in the level, so they will become an obstacle there. But yeah, there seems to be, unless it's meant to just, well, yeah, I can't believe it's there for no reason. I assume it's obviously meant to come crashing down, but, well, it's obviously when you walk to a certain point when it will trigger, but it never actually seems to, so yeah. Yeah, star in there. If you take a look at the wall there, you can see it's slightly different at that point in time. So yeah, I'm also going to make sure, because all of these are solid. So yeah, if I try and I'll try and go too, yep, fake that out. Good. If I try and go too far to the, or not far enough over to the right in terms of, oh sorry, to the left in terms of height, I'll hit those invisible, all that invisible wall barrier, and yeah, not going to have a fun time. And another save point. Yeah. Not going to complain. There's another save point, by the way, down there on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. So, yeah, not going to complain, but, yeah, seems that the save point, or the wuss save points are not quite maybe spread out as perhaps best they could be on this one. Nice little spike trigger. If you just hug the right wall there, you'll be absolutely fine. And now we get to these other spheres, which I might as well demonstrate now while I'm going to save there while I'm falling, so I don't have to keep mucking around. Let's just demonstrate. Yeah, those ones, the different coloured ones. Oh wow, brilliant. Okay, let's save a little bit lower if I can manage that. Okay, so let's get back on the platform. Is that good? Yeah, maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh well. Hopefully this screen won't take too long and I don't have to keep mucking around on that. It's probably trying to be too cute, but oh well. Yeah, anyway, these different coloured rotating spheres. These ones are deadly, so we're going to have to stay away from them. And I know all about them from I Want to Be the Sublime. Spike trigger there, obviously. So we're going to have to muck around on the wall jumping. Again, wall jumping in this game, pretty good, pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with the way the wall jumping works in this game. It works quite well for me. Won't work for everybody, I must admit, but yeah, I kind of like it. And I keep screwing that up for some stupid reason. If I actually go quick enough here at the beginning, yeah, I can do that in one, well I could. If I actually do that without having to wait for the sodding sphere to rotate again. So, I know that's possible, I know that's friggin' possible. There we go, right, good. Oh! Hopefully when I can pull that off, I can get past the sodding spike trigger and we can all move on. And I don't just jump straight into the spike from the floor. That one looked really weird from a hitbox point of view. Because look, you can kind of look, you can kind of see maybe, or hopefully see, where I was jumping up there. I wasn't going past the wall, so that one seemed really, really bizarre in terms of the hitbox. That's bad. That's so bad. I need to do that without double jumping. Why the hell did I do that? No idea. It's not like it's that narrow that you need to... Well, I desperately need a double jump there anyway. Well, I mean, even if it was, I've still got to do it without the double jump, because I'm going to have to... You can clearly see what I'm going to need to do at the bottom right hand side there. I'm going to need to shoot the... whoops. Oh, come on, trigger. Thank you. Hit the... freaking spikes to trigger or to set an ice platform down there that I can stand on. And there is the ice platform being finicky. There was no real reason, I don't believe, why I died there on that wall jump, but why I died on that ice platform there. I'd have to take a look at it to absolutely confirm it, but I would have thought there would have been no problem with where I was positioned there, in that I was standing where that ice platform should have been. So yeah, don't quite know. Don't jump into the something spike. Don't quite know what is up with the hitbox on the ice platforms. It does seem to be that it is quite pernickety, where you can actually, well, I think, comfortably land on the platform, but the game thinks for some reason that you haven't done it. I'd equate it somewhat to maybe, oh, for the love of God. If you're trying to land on a moving platform that's just over spikes, sometimes it seems to be actually important where, yes, thankfully, thank you. I'll probably end the video there, but it's going on 25 minutes, but let me just finish my thought. When you land a platform that's kind of over spikes, sometimes you have to land in between them. If once you actually land on it, you're fine. But if you actually land on it while the spike is at its highest point, then somehow your momentum takes you slightly through the platform, so that you actually land on the spike. Whereas if you land on the gap between spikes, if you just kind of like just stay on the platform while it moves left and right, you actually find you don't hit the spike. So I think it might be something to do with that kind of thing from a hitbox point of view, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's annoying nonetheless, particularly when you're right next to a save point. But yeah, anyway, that has been about 25 minutes or so. Reasonably happy with how that's gone, but yeah, shall take a quick break, and well, I shall be back for part 3 next time, when hopefully we shall clear at least the first path. I don't think there's too long left of this first path of the fire ice area. So I hope to see you for that. But until then, cheerio.